Hey everyone, my name's Cisco. How's it going tonight or today? This is about my 5th YouTube video, and a couple of them have had quite a few views, so a little golf clap on my part. Too early to celebrate, but definitely feel free to like and subscribe and do all that good stuff if you feel like it. But one thing I wanted to touch on today was something that I heard, and I don't know if they were just having a go at it or if it's true or if it's not true, but one of my favorite channels, Conspiracy Cats, I know has a podcast, and there's topics of the paranormal. Well, that's been one of my forte for years. In fact, in 2013 or 14, I'm sure you guys heard of a show called Coast to Coast AM. It was started by a man named Art Bell. First started off as a political show, usually around the 1 a.m. mark. And as his audience grew, he started to get callers talking about government cover-ups and conspiracies. And phones started ringing off the hook. So he said, let me deviate away from this political, talk show. There's already so many of them that flood the airways. What is another one going to do, So he ended up creating, in my opinion, one of the best AM shows you could. I mean, everything from pharmaceutical industry to what's that pesticide, that weed killer? Oh God, now it's skipping my mind. But about that, he brought on people who believe in chemtrails. He brought on people who believe in shadow people, poltergeists, ghosts, demonologists. I'm not a Catholic, but he brought in a father, or I don't know if they're bishop or what, non-denominational Christian, and alien conspiracy theorists. I mean, you name it. He didn't ridicule any of them. He just listened to the evidence that they gathered, and he treated them all the same. He never put anyone down. He didn't treat them like idiots. But then again, none of them were saying the earth is flat, so I guarantee you, if somebody would called with that, he probably would have said, are you okay? Really, do you need some mental help? But anyways, in 2012, 2013, somewhere around there, I actually did an interview with Art Bell. It was after he had left Coast to Coast AM. Would do some talk show appearances or podcasts from time to time, but then he created a spin-off from Coast to Coast called Dark Matter. He would be on there quite a bit. Whitley Strieber, who is the author of Communion, and Linda Moulton Howe, who is pretty well known in the community for doing a lot of studies on Göbekli Tepe. You name it. Skinwalker Ranch, she's been a part of. I mean, you name it. So it was an honor to have been on one of his shows, and I have it saved somewhere on my iPhone. I'll have to attach it and let you guys hear it. The story is basically about, I'm not going to tell the whole story. I want to kind of do this in parts, see if I could gather a little bit of following, establish some subscribers. But as I walk by a church, and actually one that I used to go to, right here, it's like all nice and lit up. This was my church for many years. As I walk by it, Swear to God, this incident actually really did take place. And it forever changed me, my family, and everyone associated. So my former best friend, I'll just change his name to Chris. That's not his real name. And when I've told the story before, I have kind of slipped up on his name, but I don't want to use his name because he's no longer my friend. We were like best friends for God, nearly 20 years. And then, yeah, it just went downhill for some reason, unfortunately. But since his story affected not just his life, but our lives, you know, it's our story to tell, and it's one that I'll never forget. It is one that really grabbed the curiosity of the producer of Dark Matter for me to interview with Arbel. And yeah, like I said, I'll definitely be on the lookout for that tonight. Try to find it. I know, like I said, it's on one of my accounts, and I'm hoping it's not the phone on the account that says take this phone to Apple for them to unlock it. So I hope it didn't erase it, but if they do, that sucks. If not, there'll be a way to find it. Nonetheless, Conspiracy Cats, if you do paranormal topics, would love to do a podcast show with you and tell you my story. Not full of spit, not trying to gain any notoriety or anything like that. I always tell people, if you want to sub and like and do all that stuff, that would be great. This isn't a full-time gig, and as you could tell, it's not high production value. So yeah, definitely appreciate that. I was even just flattered that there were some views on my videos, but nonetheless, I think that would be awesome. Secondly, I wanted to say, I know some flat earthers talk shit about your guitars, but there's some nice pickups you have on them, man. I had a Fender Stratocaster Fender amp, 210-inch. That thing just, sounded smooth. But it ended out going out like a rock star. When I was trying to change the pickups, I just completely, messed it to bits. So I did what anyone with a guitar that's dead did, and I went to the back outside, and I just gave it a rocker's death and slammed it on the ground. And that was it. So as far as that goes, I don't know why anybody would even bring that up as a topic. It's just it's stupid when they're trying to come across making their point about living on a CD kind of thing, or vinyl record, or flat plane or something. I don't know. They're just some of the most intriguing people I ever met. But back to where I was at, since I digress so much, I just want to compliment you on your guitars. And like I said, noticing those pickups, I know they can't be cheap, so I know those guitars sound pretty damn good. But if you'd ever like to reach out, or if any of you guys care to sub and message me and you want to hear this, just like that movie, Meet the Fuckers, that's how I'm going to word it. So there's no profanity, but I could tell you guys a real fucked up, true to life incident that shook the core of everyone involved. So again, just let me know what you guys think. Comment, letting me know if it's something you want to hear. And again, and the sub and a like would be nice. And from that point on, I'll be more than happy to tell you every detail about this story. And Conspiracy Cats and Ranty, I heard, are both doing this paranormal show. Hope to hear from you guys soon. All right. Until then, take care, stay safe and healthy.